This practice is designed to help us get ready for a restful night's sleep, to help us calm the nervous system, and just simply unwind from the day. We will start reclining here in a moment. In this practice, I'm going to be using a couple blankets, a couple blocks. If you don't have those things, you can use some towels that you have at home. And I'll also be using a chair. You don't have to have a folding chair. You can use your bed, your couch, any chair that you have access to. Before we lay down, I want to do this really simple movement, and it's kind of the idea is thinking about releasing things from the day. So like you're pulling off your shirt, but not actually pulling off your shirt. You're going to inhale, pull the arms up, and exhale, let it go. And so as you're doing this, you're intentionally thinking about what you're pulling off from the day that you don't want to carry into the rest of your evening. So maybe you had a difficult conversation, you're letting it go. Maybe work was stressful. You're letting it go. Just all the things that are weighing on your mind, you don't need it right now. You can come back to it tomorrow morning when you're fresh and rejuvenated from a restful night's sleep. But the intention is to just let these things go so we can completely surrender. All right. We're going to start in our reclined position. You can grab your blocks, have them about hip level, and a blanket or two for underneath the head. When you slowly recline down, knees can be bent, arms down by your side, or maybe you place your hands on your belly. Now we're going to focus on the exhale. You'll take a calm inhale, but try to make the exhale longer than the inhale. If it helps, you might inhale for a count of 3 or 4 and exhale for 5 or 6. So I'll guide you through a couple like that. Let's take a natural inhale. Exhale, let it go. And we'll inhale for 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Brief pause. Exhale through the nose. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brief pause. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Brief pause. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brief pause. Do that a few more times on your own. If the 4-6 count doesn't work, it's fine, whatever rhythm does. And if you're feeling the need to exhale, sigh it out, to really let go from the day, you're welcome to do so if that calls to you. When you're ready, we're going to hug the right knee into the chest. Maybe the hands go behind the thigh or wrap around the shin. And we'll just invite a little bit of a circle into the hip. And your opposite leg can be bent, or if it feels comfortable, you could straighten that leg. So this is all about finding what feels cozy to you. And you can circle that hip a couple times in the other direction. And then when you're ready, we're going to bring the foot to the floor. And we're going to let the knee fall open in a reclining tree pose. So that left leg will extend. If you need, you can grab a block or a blanket to slide underneath that hip for support. Let your arms either open out to a T or a cactus position. And gently flex through your left foot, as if you were standing on this leg. So you're this tree, you're rooted, you're anchored into this moment. The breath is long and smooth. The exhales are longer than the inhales. We're releasing the weight of the day into the earth, like you're sending that energy down through the roots. Perhaps inviting in a gentle mantra. I am calm. I let go. I surrender. And then your arms will gently slide down. You can use your right hand to guide that right knee back in. And bend the left knee. You might widen your feet. Hands can rest on your belly. And just take a gentle swish of the legs from side to side. Nothing forced or pushed. Next time the legs come to center, heel toe the feet in, and we'll pull the left leg in. Hands can be behind the thigh or wrap the hands around the shin. And you start to draw gentle circles, like you're drawing a circle on the ceiling with your knee. Don't lose the connection with your breath. And we'll change direction, circle the other way. And then you'll place the foot on the floor. Same thing, that reclining tree pose on this side. You can slide a block or a blanket underneath. You can extend that right leg long if it's appropriate. Letting that hip open, rest. Let the props do the work for you. You can take the same shape with the arms, or maybe try something different. You could take the arms overhead and maybe grab hold of opposite elbows. Or maybe you want to take your arms and rest them on your belly, feeling the rise and fall of your breath. There's no one way to do this. You might even circle the arms around a couple times. Slow inhale. Longer exhale. And if they're not there already, your arms can come down. You can use your left hand to guide that left knee in. Bend the right knee, plant the foot, widen the feet a little bit. And again, a gentle swish of the hips from side to side. Now from here, we're going to heel toe the feet, the knees together, like you're zipping the legs together. And we're going to take a full butterfly. So you might grab those blocks and place them on either side where the knees are going to fall. Now from here, we're going to rub the palms together. And you're going to take the thumbs and the index fingers to touch. And the elbows will be bending out to the side. Now as you inhale, the knees open, the elbows bend, the arms go back behind you. So it's like the arms and the legs are in the same shape. Exhale, knees come in, and you can take that mudra and place your hand on your belly, hands on belly. Inhale, knees open, arms overhead. Exhale, knees in, hands rest on the belly. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And we'll hold here if comfortable. Please know that you can always adjust the position. Take the blocks higher, adjust the arms. But this position, the double diamond pose, is known as the fear releasing pose. So we're just releasing any weight from the day. Whether it's fear, whether it's stress, whether it's doubt, anger, we're breathing it out. So we're not carrying it with us into the rest of our evening. We want this to feel supportive and nurturing. So if there's anything that doesn't feel right, you adjust to make it more comfortable to you. And take a deep inhale. Exhale, the arms can come down. You can use your hands to guide the knees in. We'll move the blocks out of the way and we'll gently roll into the fetal position on either side. And I know it's going to be tough, but we are going to come up to sit. But we're going to use the chair. So nothing difficult, I promise. We're going to come on up and you're going to grab that chair. Again, you can do this with your bed. You can do this with your couch, whatever you have access to. I like to take a blanket on top of the chair just to make it a little bit more cozy. Now, if you have access to take your left leg underneath the chair, we're gonna do that, right foot to the inner thigh. If you don't have the space to do this, maybe you're doing this with your couch, you can take the leg out wider, or you could do that anyway, depending on what you need. We'll sit up tall. You can put a blanket underneath your seat if you'd like. We'll lengthen the spine, inhale. And then exhale, you'll take your forearms, rest them on the chair, and let the head drop down. Know that you have your blocks or extra blanket, so you can stack yourself up as high as you'd like. If you're wanting to make this more active, maybe you reach your arms up towards the top of the chair. You can even slide the chair further away from you. But again, this is less about going deep into anything and more of just letting go. So as we're hanging out here in stillness, you might notice that the thoughts start to wander. That's the practice. You notice where the mind goes and you gently guide it back in. Be present with your body. Be present with your breath. Doing your best to be here. On an inhale, we'll slowly come on up. You can take the hands behind you and just gently draw the shoulder blades back. Maybe lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale to release. And we're going to switch sides. So again, depending on what you're using, the right leg could go under the chair, or maybe you want to take the leg wider. Hands or forearms coming to the chair, lengthen on inhale. And exhale, we slowly hinge forward. Don't worry if your head doesn't touch the chair, or you stack up as high as you need, or you're welcome to reach further towards the back of the chair. If you feel comfortable to do so, close your eyes. Soften your jaw. Maybe slightly part the lips, part the back teeth, still breathing through the nose, but not clenching the face. Feel the shoulders melt down. Less about doing, more about softening. And inhale, we come on up. Again, you can take the hands behind you, gently draw the shoulder blades back, lifting the heart. And exhale. Now your choice. Maybe you extend both legs. Perhaps you take both legs wide, or you can take that butterfly again. So I'll do butterfly, but you don't have to do what I'm doing. Same thing, we'll lengthen on inhale. And then exhale, gently curl in. If you notice that this is difficult for your back, maybe you come more upright or adjust the shape of the legs. We should never be in any pain. And ideally, we want this to feel good. Perhaps reciting your positive affirmation, your mental mantra, I am calm, I let go, I surrender. And on an inhale, we slowly come on up. You can use your hands to guide the knees in. And widen the feet, take the hands behind you, and like we did reclining, taking that gentle swish from side to side. All right, good news, we're laying back down again, and we're gonna use the chair. So we're gonna come into legs up the chair, legs up the bed, legs up the couch. You can have that blanket for underneath your head. Again, I like to have the blanket on the chair for extra cushion. And I'm going to send my legs up the chair, laying down. Just noticing if there's anything that you'd like to do to get more comfortable. Maybe you want to grab a blanket and get nice and cozy, put a blanket over you, maybe over your feet. If your feet are feeling cold, maybe grab some cozy socks. If you have an eye pillow, something to put over your eyes, feel free to do that. Now make any last little wiggles, last little adjustments to settle in. And then bring your awareness to the crown of your head. Imagine a warm glow, a warm light at the crown of the head. And that warm light is going to slowly move down into your forehead, softening the brow. Down into your cheeks, your jaw, softening any clenching or tension that might be there. Maybe you swallow a couple times or open and close the jaw a couple times. Even stick your tongue out, do a little lion's breath, just to help soften this part of the body. And as the muscles of the face soften, you move down into the neck, noticing the front of the throat, the sides, the back of the neck. Feeling that warm light washing over all of these muscles that work so hard to hold our head up. Let maybe inch the shoulders down a little bit more so we're not wearing the shoulders like earrings. Feeling a heaviness wash down the arms, down into the palms of the hands. Maybe the fingertips naturally curl in. And you feel this warm energy in the palms of your hands. And can you take this warm energy from the hands and place them somewhere on your body that needs a little bit of healing? And you feel this warm light travel down through the chest and the upper back, the ribs and the mid-back, the belly and the low back. Moving into the hips, through the thighs, the lower legs, letting them be heavy on the chair, all the way down to the feet, the tips of the toes. Your whole body bathed in this warm glow light. Each inhale, breathing in more calm and peace. Each exhale, breathing out the day. Just enjoying this time to be still, to consciously unwind, to consciously prepare for a restful night of sleep. And you're welcome to stay here as long as you'd like. There's absolutely no rush to get up. But when you do decide to come up, do so with intention, slow and calm. You can bring the knees into the chest. Maybe give the knees a little hug and rock side to side, circle around. If you're in bed, you can stay in bed. And gently roll to one side, maybe pausing in that fetal position for a few breaths. And if you are coming up, pressing yourself up, letting your head be the last thing to lift. Finding a comfortable way to sit. Bringing the hands together. Gentle tuck of the chin. Last deep breath in. Sigh it out, let it go. Sleep well. Namaste.